1305, man down. Tyler Park, possible cardiac arrest, stabilize and transport. St. Mike's, 1305, code 3.
There are an estimated 70,000 heart attacks each year in Canada. That's one heart attack every 7 minutes. Over 17,000 Canadians die each year as the result of a heart attack. Most of these deaths occur out of hospital. Less than 5% of those who have a cardiac arrest outside of a hospital survive. Most victims are men in their late 60s or early 70s. Their collapse is witnessed 35 to 55% of the time. For every 1 minute delay in defibrillation, the survival rate of a cardiac arrest victim decreases by 7 to 10%. Defibrillation, when used with CPR, can improve cardiac arrest survival rates to more than 50% if delivered in the first few minutes.
Cardiac arrest can happen at any time, in any place. The Mikey Network and the stations of Durham Radio are dedicated to making defibrillators available to all of Durham Region.
Our community events cruisers for each of our stations are on the road almost every day, and we're talking all year round.
Steve Cassay, Vice President, Programming Operations, Durham Radio, Inc.
Well, it was suggested that, and this was a great idea, it was suggested that we partner with the Mikey Network because we're on the streets almost every day. Our events cruisers are attending hundreds of events every year, and we're always where the people are. And we thought this was a terrific idea to be where the people are, and in times of trouble, we want to be there to help.
Marcia Corey, one of our sales reps, and I went out to the unveiling of the Mikey Network with 2 men in a truck and Heron Homes in Scarborough recently.
Steve McCauley, Vice President in charge of sales, Durham Radio, Inc.
So Marcia and I started chatting at the event and thought, wow, what a great idea. You know, we're community stations. How can we help with this cause? Maybe do some fundraising, get more defibrillators out into the community throughout Durham. And then Marcia says, well, what about equipping our community events cruisers with defibrillators? And I thought, wow, what a great idea. So we came back here, we brainstormed, and then Doug Kirk, myself, and Marcia went down and met with Hugh and Morty.
The compelling reason that Durham Radio got involved here was to integrate a very good idea with our community service.
Doug Kirk, President and CEO, Durham Radio, Inc.
It came to me to basically say, that's a good idea and we'll go with it. And so it was the integration, really, of this Mikey idea, defibrillators out in the community, with our community service coverage in Durham Region.
So on Thursday, September 3rd, in front of our office and studios at the Oshawa Municipal Airport.
You know, I'm very glad to be part of this special day when we make up first in Canada.
Hugh Heron, President, the Heron Group, co-founder of the Mikey Network.
And that's the installation of public access defibrillators called Mikeys in our radio stations, special events, cruisers. And you can see the logo on there just now, which is absolutely marvelous. The use of a defibrillator by a trained target responder within the first few minutes can improve the victim's survival rate by up to 50%. But far too often the victims die before the emergency crews can get there. Mike Salem was one of them. Mike was our partner of the Heron Group of companies in Heathwood Homes, and on a golf course in 2002, he experienced sudden cardiac arrest and died. He was one of the most kind, caring, compassionate people that I've ever met, and a wonderful and true friend to everyone who knew him. And his death was a terrible shock to all of us. We felt it was important to honor Mike's memory in a meaningful way by offering other victims of sudden cardiac arrest a second chance at life that he didn't experience. In 2003, we founded the Mikey Network, and our dream is coming true. As of today, with the help of the management team at Durham Radio, we'll make Mikeys available to even more people at risk. The residents of Durham Region are extremely lucky to have these community-minded radio stations to rely on for music, news, sports, entertainment, and now they offer the potential of saving lives.
To know that I can save a life is an amazing thing.
Will Nash, trained target responder, community events coordinator, KX96 FM.
The fact that we are at so many different community events year-round, every week, covering a lot of events in Durham Region and beyond Durham. The potential that I now have to save somebody's life is just amazing, and it just blows my mind away.
Durham EMS takes 10 minutes to get on scene.
Laura Belford, trained target responder, community events coordinator, CKDO.
I can be there in 3, and that would really help the percentage of saving a life.
Boy, the course was something I was not expecting.
Mike Fuller, trained target responder, community events coordinator, The Rock.
Between the head tilt, chin lifts, and the 30 compressions to 2 breaths, it was intense. And we were working on these dummies, and we were breaking a sweat. It wasn't an easy thing to do.
But once we arrived, our instructor, Jennifer, definitely set all 3 of our minds at ease for the day.
We were given each Annie dolls to show our CPR skills.
I've taken CPR courses over the years in previous jobs, but it was amazing to me how much has changed.
Because the defibrillator itself is voice commanded, so it tells you step by step exactly what to do.
So you go into CPR, from the CPR you go into defibrillator, and from the defibrillator you go back to CPR. It was really straightforward, and that was really great thing about the course.
With the 3 of us out in the cruisers, I think for us to use the Mikeys, if so needed, we hope we don't have to use it. God forbid we have to use it, but if we do have to use these units, we are fully trained, and that's all the course was. It was just basically a refresher course for me in the CPR training, but something totally brand new when it came to the Mikey units, and I'm actually glad I took the course.
People will tell us, we heard of an event on the radio today and we wanted to say thanks. Now the people who bring it all to you are lifesavers as well. The community events cruisers of 94.9 The Rock, KX96 FM, and CKDO are now equipped with Mikey defibrillators. Durham Radio is committed to serving Ontario in Durham Region. Durham Radio is committed to serving you.